Hi Leo, this is going to be your November 2024 general reading, and I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about stuff that's happened. I want to get straight into the reading. So I have with me today the Radiant White deck, the La Vida Sibila for clarification should we need, and we will wrap the reading up with the Psychic Oracle Tarot. I'm working on my new website, so we'll see what happens. This will be a 9-card spread. I hope that you can see the cards. I got just think 2 weeks left until I can take my hurricane shutters down and get some good light in here. A card just popped out, so we'll look at that in a minute. I want to go ahead and I did some meditation and shuffling on your sign and glyph. So this will be a 9-card spread. All right, let's see what card popped out. The 7 of Coins. The light is just not right in here. Okay, that's a little better. Even though I have the shutters up, I oftentimes will leave the curtains back because I need the light. But all that's going to go away around the second week of November. That way we can be sure no more hurricanes will happen. Okay, next card, the 3 of Swords. If we can keep this damn camera in focus. Next card, the Judgment. Next card, the 10 of Coins. The King of Coins. The 5 of Swords. Two of Cups. The Emperor. Last card, the Page of Cups. What is over the entire reading? The energy? The 3 of Cups. What do I have? I have 3 Pentacles, 2 Swords, 2 Cups, 2 Major Arcana. Cards are read past, present, future, past, present, future, and the interplay of the cards. All of this is going on around this King of Coins. So we will start in the center. The King of Coins is usually, can be either a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. So he's an earth sign male. Someone who has it's wealthy, whether he inherited the wealth or he made it himself. He can be generous and kind, quite grounded, but with a stubborn streak, particularly if he's a Taurus. If you look at the card, you see the bulls. They're on his throne. Also, he may even have some kind of military training. See, he has on armored boots. And I think it's interesting that underneath him, we have the Emperor. Emperors are way more than kings in my estimation. But he is over the Emperor. I'll explain that a little bit later. What it means. It just caught my eye. So, as a profession, the King of Coins can be a banker, a stockbroker, someone who owns a company. He can be an accountant, a mortgage person. Anywhere that has to do, any kind of field that has to do with money and making money or accumulating wealth. Starting at the top, first row, it's something that you have been waiting for. Maybe at least 7 years. I don't know. Because coins represent years. And they represent not only finances, but the doing of something. Swords represent weeks. And also represent the idea of ideas, communication, perceptions, beliefs. Got dark all of a sudden. And cups represent months, but they also represent simply emotions, how you feel about something. That's weird. That's weird. Maybe it's gonna rain, I don't know. In which case I might need to turn the ring light on. But going back to what I was saying, sevens are pretty much a spiritual number, and they represent taking a moment to think about where you've been and where you're going to go. In other words, before you make a new move, you want to look over everything, contemplate. It's a feeling of self-questioning oneself, self-doubt. Here you are with the 6 coins on your bush. And I think this is either you waiting on an offer, the 7th coin, some kind of offer or something to do. And you have to judge whether or not you're going to have the time, the energy, the focus, the capability to do whatever this thing is. Sometimes the 7 can say you might receive a small windfall or even a small inheritance. Okay? But it's backed up by the 3 of Swords. The 3 says that maybe more than one person is involved. So there can be slight delays before future successes can be realized. But what it really talks about is the feeling that somebody stabbed you in the heart. It's something painful. And it through communications or thoughts. Also says that maybe you might receive some message that will clarify things for you. But the most important message of the Three of Swords says sometimes you have to experience pain, short-term pain, to receive a gain. It won't last long because it's only 3 swords. So whatever it is that has happened, it could be bad thoughts. It could be bad communication. Somebody said something to you that really cut you to the quick. And it presents you to judgment. Judgment is a 2. Because it 10 and 10, I don't know what I'm saying. Let me go on to what I'm trying to say because I just blanked out on the numbers. Yes, 1 and 1 is 2. So I have 2 2s. And judgment is talking about looking over things and coming to some kind of conclusion. Or coming to some kind of decision. It says that you are being called to a new life spiritually. And the horn that the angel has, along with the flag, which always represents to me the symbol of International Hospital. So it says that something is going to come along to help you. But while you're waiting, you must look over your life, over past deeds, things you've done, and weigh them up. And judgment also is not about being judged. You may think that, but it's really about discernment. And being able to be responsible for your own decisions and choices. Because you have the ability to do that. You're an adult. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about what you do or how you feel. Because you have the ability to formulate your own decisions and choices. Second row, the 10 of coins. Usually this card is representative of family generational money. Being attached here to the King of Cups is backing, the King of Coins backs it up. So this is about generational wealth. A family who has a lot of money. It could be through a business, some kind of business venture or scheme. It's been around a long time. Everybody is comfortable with each other. And you have to look at the picture. Here you have the man, the woman, with the camera. The 2 dogs, the old man, and even the kid right there. And the card is about everybody playing a part and taking care of each other. Sometimes I see this card as when people want to retire. It represents the 10th house. So sometimes, not everybody has family, or maybe their family is, their kids are all grown up. And so they have only their work colleagues to be like family for them. Maybe they never got married. And so this is about working in a organization that maybe you are going to retire. We skip to the 5 of Swords. 5s are changing energies, tense energies. And the 5 of Swords is about first standing up for yourself in a dispute. If someone is talking about you or saying something bad about you, you may have to step up and call them on it. If you look, they're the 3 people that I first said. Three people. Here, three people in the card, two of them have walked away, and the person in the foreground is a winner. It usually represents you as a victory, that you handled yourself professionally, calmly, and logically, because of swords. But the warning is to be careful with the energy, because if you start a fight with someone, maybe they will sink to any level to win, and you have to get down there and do it with them. Okay? Sometimes the card can speak to gossip, someone taking something from you. It has a connotation of maybe somebody playing, not playing mind tricks, but playing, mind tricks. But the two swords over the shoulder tells me that you have second thoughts, or you're thinking about something that you've done. The doubt in this card right here. And he is holding a total of 3 swords. Those swords on the ground belong to the people that walked away. The 2 of Cups is a 2, so it talks about a crossroads, a choice, a decision, an opposition, a duality. It can sometimes be about learning to balance the masculine and feminine energies within yourself, but it stands for a partnership or a relationship, one in which you exchange logical, rational ideas, you respect each other. The kind of relationship where maybe even your health improves. You see the caduceus there? And there's a lion. Sometimes this can say the right partner will come along. It could be a business partner or a romantic partner. But that everything flows nicely between the two of you. We come now to the Emperor, who represents the Aries. And the Emperor is all about, he's a 4. A 4s in the tarot represent a stable foundation. It's stable because you have to have reason and logic. Now, I was saying that the Emperor is more than a king in my book. So the Emperor can be someone who is a mentor, a boss even. He can be like a coach. He's usually a philanthropist. But he didn't become the emperor because he gave everything away or allowed people to run over him. And he didn't become the emperor because he was tyrannical and abused people. He has a perfect balance of reason and logic. He doesn't allow his emotions, even though this is a fire sign, he doesn't allow his emotions to get in the way of what he's doing. He's perfectly balanced. And that he's a fire sign means that he knows exactly what he has to do and he does it. He too is wearing armor boots. So I was saying that I think this is one guy, and he has maybe military tactics or knows military tactics, or he's very orderly. But the bad thing about the emperor, if he decides to turn on you, he can be like my way or the highway. a very difficult character to deal with. And then we end with the Page of Cups. Now, I always read pages simply as messages. They don't represent people to me. So the pages come in to introduce a new element into the story. This is a cup. Whatever it is, it has a connotation of making you feel some kind of way, and I think it's a surprise offer. Because who expects a fish to pop out of a cup? It also has a connotation of something that can be plentiful. Over here, we have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is simply, I keep saying there are at least 3 people in the situation. We have 3 people here, 3 people here. We have 3 swords, and 2 threes can mean a pleasant surprise. But the Three of Cups represents celebrations, parties, fun times, maybe with friends. It can represent a bridal shower. It can represent a graduation. It basically stands for any type of universal celebration, one that everybody around the world understands what it is when it happens. So you can walk down the street in India and see somebody having a bridal shower or a baby shower. Okay? It's universal, a type of universal celebration. Now, what do I think is going on here? I think you are like waiting on either a small inheritance, or you are waiting on something new to happen in your life. It's a coin, this coin right here. And maybe this King of Coins is holding the 7th, really the 7th coin, because it's a pinnacle, like the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about doing something new. But I think that the King of Coins is also represent your father or a father figure. But he is not happy with your choice of mate. He's giving the Two of Cups the side eye. I can't tell you that. It doesn't want to see. But he's looking at the Two of Cups with the side eye. You have had fights about it, arguments, because I hear him saying he doesn't want to. He thinks that the person that you are gonna get with is trying to get your money. Okay, and you have to decide whether you want to do it or not. You have to make the decision about what makes you happiest. Is it going to be the money? Or is it going to be the person? To me, this card represents bitterness and disappointment. Maybe with the person that you choose to be with. But I think it's going to all turn out okay. I think that if your dad is doing this to you, or the male figure in your life, a father figure, is telling you, I won't give you a dime if you marry this person. I think if you back away from him for a little while and just let him think about it, don't tell him things like, I'll never see you again if you do this to me, Dad. But just express how hurt you are and walk away. Don't say anything else. And I think in quick time, maybe 3 months, the beginning of the new year, he will agree to what you want to do. Look here, the two, I have 2 3 of cups, which make 6 cups. Yeah? So you got to give it some time. Now, the only thing I'm going to look to see if there are more messages. This might be a work issue. Maybe. It doesn't feel that way. But it can be. Someone, a boss who maybe want to leave to go to another company. Or maybe you just want to retire. And he doesn't want to let you go. Okay? But again, if you wait and express your, sometimes he might be telling you, can you wait until the end of the year where we can find somebody else to replace you? I'm gonna turn over the only core card, this and this, because I had 2 core cards. I'm gonna read what the 7 of coins, the 3 of swords, the 10 of coins, the 5 of swords, the 2 of cups, as they relate to these 2 court cards. 2 major arcana cards. It feels like a lot to me. The energy coming off is like a family thing. And I feel that you are older enough to make your own decisions. It's not somebody 18 or 19. I think it feels like older energy. Start with the 7 of coins. Yes. The 7 of coins with the Emperor is a message not to be overly concerned if you meet disapproval from your partner or loved ones. Do not allow it to bother you too much. It's right there. Seven of coins says, just wait because better is on the way. 3 of swords. With the Emperor. Is asking you not to become upset or hurt by another's harsh criticism or judgment. Remember, I said judgment is not about somebody judging you. It's about you having the discernment to make the decision for yourself. You are to remain positive and strong. Do not pursue or change things. Just continue to forge ahead. I said, wait. The 3 of swords with the Emperor may be a message not to pursue or try to change the existing situation. Rather, begin anew and have no fear, as all will work out accordingly. It also implies that although you may be feeling emotionally hurt by what you consider unfair treatment, judgment, or harsh criticism, take heed in the message that these feelings and circumstances will pass, and you will, with hindsight, see the lesson learned during your time of anguish. It could be that maybe he has his own personal issues with what's going on. Has nothing to do with you. 10 of Pentacles. Here is something. Suggest that you may need to be involved in family or domestic situations, as you may be taking too much for granted at this time. You will find that your home environment is the most powerful influence in your life. Be patient with yourself if you are recovering from some emotional problem or issue. It doesn't tell me anything else. Five of Swords. The Five of Swords really suggests that there is a need to regain one's composure before stepping forward and going ahead with plans. It could indicate that you have been acting in a selfish manner and may have focused on self-gain. I think that's a fear that he has about this situation. Two of Cups. Doesn't tell me anything. Let's look at the Three of Cups and see if something, because it's, no. I think it's going to be okay. And the reason why I say this is because it ends with this. Maybe this is a peace offering right here. This page. And maybe after 3 months, perhaps, you can reach out to him again. I just kind of feel like he found out something about you or the relationship. And he's not too pleased with the what he's found. I don't mean this could even be, I really have a feeling that it's a romantic situation. I don't think it's about you breaking up with someone, but I think it's about your dad or father figure has put up opposition to the relationship. You've already been together. But maybe you want to make it official, like get married. Even though I don't have any, maybe you already feel like you're married. But the dad in this thing has some kind of opposition to it. I don't feel that I have to pull cards on Sabitas on this. It's quite plain and clear to me. I'm going to go ahead and say what I was going to say about being married. If this is a marriage, maybe you suddenly broke up. But again, I think it's going to be all right. A misunderstanding. A reconciliation is possible. Nine of Swords, darkest fears. want you to see the card. This is terrible. Let's read the book. It's the Nine of Swords. So it's obviously something bothering him or bothering you or both of you. Anxiety, doubt, resolve, release. Having love in your life is crucial. When a relationship does not go as planned or when a desired relationship does not materialize, it's easy to lose yourself in worry and doubt. You may even question your own worthiness. What the coins are about, your own self-value. Do not let your anxieties paralyze you into a total state of inaction. Dwelling on your worries only feeds them with energy, allowing them to consume you and overshadow everything else. Take a moment to determine what might be troubling your heart. The anxiety may be obvious or quite subtle, but once you identify it, decide if it is something you can resolve on your own or you need assistance, and then take appropriate actions. If you determine that it's a worry over which you have no control, ask Spirit to help you release it. I think it's something. I think it's something with him. It may be from childhood, something like that, but I think the problem is with him. So that's what I have for you, Leo, for November 2024, and good luck.